We recently talked about Australia and politician Sterling Griff trying to ban anime, or at least restrict it. Well, we have another situation with Australia and anime in this very strange story. Now, let me be honest, I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. There is a very obnoxious, loud car outside my house. It's not really a car, it's more of a van. Very loud van, a lot of noise coming from this van. And the van is for cleaning carpets, so they have like this big motor, and it's just, oh man. Generally, I like where I live. It's pretty quiet for LA. However, when these cleaners come, man, oh geez. Anyways, enough about that. So it's funny, on the side it says key points. Fair Work Commission Deputy President Gerard Boyce had about 20 figurines in his office, Senate estimates heard. The figurines was anime-like and not wearing much clothing, the hearing was told. Boyce also had a camera in his office without telling staff. What kind of camera? Like a web camera or a hidden camera? Like these claims against the guy don't seem that bad right now. Let's take a look at the story. So the headline, senior official at Fair Work Commission removed figurines that lacked clothing that he had painted. Okay, well, that part's kind of weird. I mean, well, not really. I mean, it's just weird because this is so vague, and adorned his office with following complaints from multiple staff. At least one of the figurines was of an anime Japanese animation, and that's why I'm saying this is weird. Like, I don't understand exactly what they're talking about. Is it the kind of figurines that you're supposed to paint? Is it figurines that he was painting in a weird way? I don't understand. Why is this article so confusing? They say one of the figurines, at least one, was of an anime Japanese animation. I guess that's how they're defining anime. Character, and it was on display amongst others in the office of the commission's deputy president. Why do these people dislike anime? They're framing that like it's bad. Oh, at least one of the figures was of an anime character. Why is that bad? Jeez. And, you know, I see in the comments that some of the viewers here are from Australia. I'm sorry that you guys have to deal with this stuff. Listen, I live in LA. I've got my own set of problems as well. I feel it. I'm there with you in a different way, my friends. Continuing on. It has also been revealed in a Senate estimates hearing that Mr. Boyce had installed a surveillance camera in his Sydney office. Maybe he didn't want anyone stealing his figurines. As you say, he had like 20 of them. Mr. Boyce was not in the Senate estimates hearing. However, the Fair Work Commission's general manager, Bernadette O'Neill, confirmed the figurines were in his office and agreed they were not appropriate. My recollection, here's a quote, my recollection is one was a female figure, and the other, I'm not sure was even human. What is the problem with that? Listen, if the figurines are doing some weird things, then tell us. However, not wearing too much clothing doesn't necessarily mean that it's entirely bad. And so far, they haven't really said anything about this being bad. Labor Senator Deborah O'Neill pressed the general manager about the approximately 20 figurines on display. O'Neill said she could not recall if the figures were exposed in some way. So if you can't recall that probably means they weren't. These people are reaching. I feel bad for this politician who's getting blasted now. Like, okay, the caveat is, if he's actually doing some weird stuff, I don't feel bad. This article makes it seem like he's not, though. So they write another quote. So he, Mr. Boyce, gets these figurines and these anime book character comic figurines, which have been described as explicit by others. You described them as not wearing much clothing, Senator O'Neill said. Senate estimates heard concerns were raised internally at the commission, and both the figurines and camera were removed. Ms. O'Neill said she had not seen the figurines in person because she worked in Melbourne, but she had seen in a photo. She had seen them in a photo. Another quote, he removed all of them after complaints from his peers. I guess someone said that. And I say, I guess, guys, keep in mind, I'm trying to deal with this obnoxious noise in the background. Continuing. When asked about who had raised concerns, O'Neill said Boyce's peers and senior staff had voiced concerns directly with him on a number of occasions. The upshot is that he removed all of them, Ms. O'Neill said. Senator O'Neill questioned the quality of the appointment. Why are you guys writing about this? This is such a nothing. This is just sad. I'm here to stand up for women in the workplace who should not be exposed to this kind of gross intimidation, Senator O'Neill said when Liberal Senator James McGrath cautioned her about the line of questioning. General manager was asked if Boyce was counseled over the figurines. Oh my gosh, and the surveillance. However, again, they don't even tell us like exactly what kind of surveillance it was. It might be reasonable for him to have that. I mean, man, when I see the kind of people it looks like he's working with, I don't blame the guy for having surveillance. It seems like he's working with some real weirdos. Y'all are complaining about figurines. Again, the caveat, if the figurines really are bad, I don't know. This article's garbage. The government's workplace insurer told Senate estimates it intends to begin a workplace health and safety investigation into the reports. Y'all don't have anything better to do? ComCare chief executive Susan Weston told senators she intended to lodge a WHS concern about the matter. ComCare's general manager of regulatory operations, Justin Napier, told estimates the process would then involve an inspector being appointed. How much money are you guys spending now bringing these experts and stuff into the investigation of the 20 figures? And if it's all on camera anyways, what exactly do you need to investigate? This is such a clown circus, man. Like, I gotta end this. Is this satire? This is not even The Onion. This is abc.net.au. Oh my goodness. What is this nonsense? They end with this. Some of these matters are more complex than others, so it's difficult to give you a timeline on that. However, we will move hastily in relation to this matter. Wow. That's all I have to say is wow.